Folks, welcome back to my channel. My name is Edward Osoria, and I'm so excited today to bring you some great energy just on all the comments, on all the great feedback that I've been getting on following up on the unemployment claims that are going on. And of course, I see a lot of people posting their comments. I see a lot of people all across social media, all across the groups and Facebook especially. I follow quite a few of them, and I've been trying to help a lot of you guys out that have questions that are, are running. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are very impatient, and I understand. I mean, this whole pandemic has caught a lot of us off guard. I do want to say, guys, please just be patient. I'm bringing you some great news that a lot of people have been getting answered by sending them email. Of course, a lot of people are calling. I see also a lot of more calls are being answered. A lot of, I mean, but then again, I gotta say something. There's a long wait time. Let's put it to you that way. So don't think that you're just gonna pick up your phone and dial, and somebody's gonna be right at the end of the line. No, there's a lot of a lot of drop calls. A lot of people, having to redial right away. People being up since like 7:30 in the morning. I see that, just dialing them numbers. There's a couple of numbers that people are dialing. I'm definitely going to put them down in the description, so make sure you check those out. The numbers that people are getting in touch with. Also, people writing the emails. I will be linking that at the end of the video. I'm going to give you the link to so you can know exactly what email to send your messages to, and put your comments, put exactly what it is going on with your case, individual case. Of course, this is something that's done on a case-to-case basis. But like I always remember what I told you, make sure you take your time, look over before you start answering, before you start typing. You read it again and again to make sure that you're not missing or leaving anything out. A lot of people are getting all the back pay, meaning everything I know people personally that for example they had not gotten paid for like 2 months. Some people a little longer than that. So guess what? They got they send them emails. They got the answer back. They called them back. First they send them an email back, and then they set up a call where they called them back. And guess what? They got they're getting all their retroactive pay. So that all that money that they were missing, all that money that they never got paid, they're actually getting paid this week. Knock on wood. Of course, everything's done individual because all cases are different. There's no such case like that's like the others. So that's why it takes a little longer than usual. And this is why we have to be a little bit more patient. I know it's hard not getting money. I know it's hard not getting paid. But let me tell you, they are getting back to people. And the great thing is, some of you guys, this is what excites me even more, that some of you guys are even asking them, asking those representatives from the unemployment office, like, hey, what's going on? I see a lot of people are having issues with the drop phone calls, and the guys, the guys in the inside, they're letting the people know, hey, we're working on it. Not everybody's a bad person, and that's one thing I want to emphasize. Please, when you talk to these people, when you talk to anybody in customer service, I mean, I'm in the customer service business myself. Make sure you be nice to these people. It's not their fault. I mean, if the system's down, if the system's not working, it's not that person's fault that that system is down, that they don't have enough people working. So please be very, very courteous. Remember, those are the people that could help us. If anybody could help you, if anybody could get your money faster and a better way, that's the person that's going to be able to help you. That person on the other side of the line. So remember, don't release your anger on them. They have nothing to do with it. They're just a human being, just like you and I. So that's what, again, that's my number one thing. Be very, very nice. Be thankful. And remember, there's always somebody worse than you. Even though we might be going through some tough times, I know some people out there are really, really struggling. But guess what? Just remember, look at the positive. Be positive. What I mean by that is, remember, there's somebody out there that's worse than you. There's somebody out there that has more kids than you. There's somebody out there that has less food than you. So just be mindful. I mean, again, I think I'm all about being positive and about looking at the big picture. And of course, I know it's hard. It's not easy. It's not. Listen to me. I'll be the first one to tell you. It's not easy. It's not an easy process, and it doesn't. It's not something that also works overnight. I've been doing research. Some people get calls back within a day. Some people get called back within weeks. Same thing with the email. Some people don't get an email back right away. They might send them an email. Some people might get a letter in the mail. Again, all it is, it's going to take time. Remember, that's your money. It's our money. We're going to get it. Sometimes it takes longer than others. We're going to get our money. And one of the things is, remember, everything you have to say before you make that phone call, before you send that email out, please write it down. Look it over so you know exactly that you're not missing anything out, that you're not forgetting anything. So make sure you write it down before you make that phone call, and make sure that you're not leaving anything out, because you need to get the back pay of the 600. In my research, I've seen people got back pay for other unemployment, and then I also seen people that have gotten retroactive pay for the $600, which is coming from the federal government, which is a total different deposit that's going into your accounts. So that's one thing. So just keep that in mind. So make sure you want to write all these things down. That way, when you speak to that person, or when that person sends you that email back that you communicate with them, you want to make sure you tell them all of this, so that way you're not missing out on anything. The same thing goes with the stimulus checks. There's people that first stimulus check that came out. There's people that I know for sure that haven't gotten a payment yet, that haven't gotten a deposit yet. One of the things in my research that I've seen is the people that are on the higher bracket, meaning the people that are making more money, even though the payments due to them, most of those people still haven't gotten a stimulus check. So I think that might have something to do with it. So meaning if you're in a high bracket, I think they're just waiting on and trying to get all the all the smaller people, if you want to say, or the smaller income based people, so they could get their payments out first. Because obviously the volume of people that are in need, it's outrageous, the amount of people, and of course that number just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Same thing goes for the private unemployment claim, for the people that have their own businesses and are self-employed. If you apply for the regular unemployment, you might maybe have gotten denied. Send them an email. Maybe they could put you into the other program that they have, which is for the self-employed businesses. People that are out there that have their own business. So if you're not qualified for one, make sure you send them that email so that they can redirect you and maybe see which way it would be beneficial to you, and hopefully you could get your claim in and start claiming from whenever you start producing income. So that's another thing. So you make sure always, if anything goes wrong, if you get locked out of the system when you're calling, make sure send them that email right away, so that way you can start getting in line and they could get back to you as soon as possible. Always remember, the most important part is, I'm going to link the video right at the end on how to claim your benefits on a weekly basis via phone. Always use your phone. And I'm going to post that video right here. You're going to see it. So that way, it shows you step by step on what you have to do. Remember, do not do it online. I do not recommend to anybody to file the claim online. I rather much do it via phone. I think it's a lot more accurate, and I think it's a lot easier. There's less mishaps when you do it by phone than when you're doing it on the internet. Again, if you have any questions, comments, or anything that's worked for you, please leave it right down in the comments. I'll make sure to share it and let other people know, because I'm here for you guys. I'm here to help you guys out. And remember, everything I'm telling you guys, what I've done throughout my research. I don't work for unemployment. I don't work for the city. This is just something that I'm trying to do to help other people out that are in need. And obviously, by me collecting all this information, it could definitely probably help you, or help a friend, or help a coworker, whoever it may be. So if you have, if you know somebody that needs help, make sure you send them this video out. And again, if they have any questions or if something worked for them, I want to hear your story. I want to know. I want to find out if something worked for you, if they got back to you, what they say, so forth and so on, because somebody else might need that help, and somebody else might need see the post, and it's gonna help them out. So that's exactly what we're looking for. We're just trying to help each other out, and in these tough times, and get through this, because this is not an easy time. I know it's a tough time, and I know we're gonna get through this and stay strong. Jersey strong.